Okay, yeah, should be back now, hopefully. But yeah, I did find the actual patch notes off stream, like as soon as I ended the stream. I just wanted to do one more search, and of course I found it fully translated correctly this time, as you can see. Seek has now been turned into Sheik. Okay, so yeah, I do have a bit more time. I wanted to get some stuff ready, but I'm going to be pushing time by quite a bit. So, okay, here we go. Shield sides update for everyone. So I'm going to be speaking pretty fastly, so I'm probably going to say some stuff wrong. But, okay, 90% of the changes have increased shield size, or they make the head or body part briefly invincible when activating the shield, or after deactivating the shield. So it's harder to hit people while they're shielding or whatever. Also, my bitrate is not good at the moment for a reason. Okay, it looks better now. But yeah, okay, so let's see. I guess it was just because we starting the stream. So Dark Samus and Samus got extended launch distance on pretty much dash attack, up smash, down smash, and up throw. And then Zaire got increased hit detection and knockback, and then increased the shield size of both characters. And then made something with the arm change as well. It's not too important. Captain Falcon neutral attack 1, so that's jab 1, made it easier to hit multiple times. I guess rapid jab maybe as well. For Sheik, you got down smash, got increased attack speed, made it easier to hit multiple times. Grab, increased the range for stationary grab. And then new special, reduced vulnerability when landing after using the move in the air, so it's pretty big change. New special, or we already went over new special. Slide special, reduced vulnerability after using the move on the ground and in the air. Increase the amount of time the hit detection lasts for the explosion. The explosion will no longer get negated. And then up special, increase the launch distance up, or for the explosion. Zelda got some buffs as well, so forward tilt got increased power and extended launch distance. Neutral air got reduced vulnerability when landing after using the move, made it easier to multiple times. It's a pretty big change, as Zelda's neutral air was already very good. Up air, increased attack range, increased the amount of time hit detection lasts, increased power for the latter half of hit detection, extended launch distance when hitting the high damage range, so up air kills a lot better, and it's just a better move overall. With some other changes, Zelda's slide special increased high damage range, increased the amount of time hit detection lasts, so maybe you can charge it for longer. I'm not too sure. Down special got increased attack, or increased power and extended launch distance, so the knight has been made a lot stronger. Okay, so next up is going to be dock buffs. With Dr. Mario, we got side tilt or forward tilt, got increased power and extended launch distance. Down tilt got increased the amount of time the hit opponents will be in, or increase the amount of times opponents will be in the damage animation. So the hit stun animation for down tilt has been extended, which means that it could potentially be a combo move now, which would be really nice. Neutral increase the attack, or increase the power of the attack and high damage range, extended the launch distance. Down air increased the amount of time hit detection lasts, and then up special extended launch distance when hit in the high damage range. So up special got buffs, down air, neutral air, all buffs for Doc. P2 Falco shield slide changes. Young Link, jab 1, increased attack speed. Up smash, got extended launch distance, up air, same thing. Forward throw, same thing. And then other, increase the speed for Zaire. Adjust the launch angle for Zaire, and then increase the amount of times opponents will be in hit stun animation. I'm assuming from Zaire as well. And then increase shield size. Ganondorf got increased shield size. Mewtwo got changed posture when shielding to reduce vulnerability to shield poking. Mr. Game and Wack got increased shield size. Zero Suit nerfs, down special shorten the amount of times opponents are buried when stopped on. Not too big of a deal, I think, but potentially could be a pretty large deal. I'm not too sure, it just depends on how big the barriers were changed. So next up is Toon Link, got reduced vulnerability on dash attack. Down smash got extended launch distance, back air got increased attack speed. Which is a pretty big deal, as that's a very strong move, and it could be used in combos, which would be insane, because I've already seen, I mentioned this in the last one, but I've seen someone land 3 back airs into an up special for a kill at about like 30, so, yeah, Toon Link could start becoming very popular, and very powerful, but next up it's down air, increase the power of the attack and the low damage range, hit launches is when hitting the low damage range. Other increase the amount of time hit detection lasts for is there. Okay, and then accidentally scroll past a few things. Rebrawler, Side Special 3 made it easier to grab opponents, has someone that's similar to Incineroar's Slide Special. Paul's Handa got nerfed, which I like, but some people probably won't like that. Up Tilt, so it got increased power of the last attack and extended launch distance, so that's a buff. Down Smash got extended launch distance, but here's the big change, in my opinion, which is Neutral Air, which is Palutena's best move. It got shortened launch distance, and then reduced the range of the last attack. Opponents in the last attack against opponents in the air, so that means that it doesn't cinch far, which I guess when I read it initially it could be nerfs, but now that I'm thinking about it, it might be buffs because it could be easier to combo, which, you know, would be very bad. But yeah, I said nerfs, but maybe they're buffs. Just depends. I guess Neutral Air is going to have a harder time killing, but yeah, don't really know. Palutena down throw got extended launch distance, so might be harder to combo on a down throw. So that's at least potential nerf. Okay, so Duck Hunt. This wasn't the can. This was Flurry Attack. It was called like 100 hit attack or something. It was really weird. But increase the amount of time opponents will be in damage animation, so it's easier to land the multi-hit. Down Tilt Heavy got an adjusted launch angle. Down Smash Attack now possible to hit cancel on the attack animation into a special move, which is really good, as now Down Smash can be used. Originally, Down Smash was pretty useless, but now might have some use. So increase the opponent's downtime when shielding against Hadouken. So Hadouken does less shield stun, and it made it easier for the command input form of Hadouken to be hit multiple times. Not the command input form, but the command input exclusive move. I cannot pronounce, but it's basically a fireball version of Hadouken. I did run into some issues with multi-hits on that, so I'm glad that changed. Slide Special is now got invincible legs and increased power and launch distance and high damage range and stuff. And then Shield Slides. Ken got the same buffs, except his multi-hit was, our form of Slide Special is now easier to hit multiple times. Cloud got buffs, extended launch distance when hitting the high damage range of Dash Attack. Slide Smash got easier to hit multiple times, which is pretty good because I did run into a few issues with Forward Smash not connecting multiple times. Up Smash got extended launch distance when hit with the sword tip and increased attack speed. And then Up Smash will increase the speed of the edge grab timing, so it was edge grab and not the second hit of Up Special. And then Down Special increase the speed at which the gauge fills up with limit charge. This could be the biggest change of the entire patch potentially, as yeah, that's pretty important. So yeah, that was Corn Natural Cloud. I did get that name right, as it was translated something really strange. Ridley and K-Rool got Shield Sun, or not Shield Sun, but Shield Slides is where their posture is a bit better, and then like wing invincibility and stuff with their shield. Piranha Plant got Side Special, extended launch distance when opponents that are not grabbed with the Side Special are caught up in the Lariat body drop. I think it's a Piranha Plant, but that's Incineroar, so my bad. Increased launch distance when opponents that are not grabbed by Side Special are caught up in the Lariat or back body drop, so if it fails, I guess it has more launches. So this is Piranha Plant and not Pac-Man, so made the lift briefly invincible after deactivating shield. That makes a lot more sense. It said like Pac-In something. It was really weird, so I thought it was Pac-Man. And then Incineroar's buff, I don't even think it was mentioned. If it was really strange. And then another pretty significant nerf, Choker. Douche Special got reduced range when shooting downward in the air. This is pretty big, as that can make Choker's landing option of down gun a bit more balanced, I would say, as a lot of characters couldn't really challenge it. Now, I'm pretty sure most characters can. Maybe not Doc, but most characters could. And then the biggest change, potentially, of this whole thing is between Cloud's limit and Joker's limit, as reduce the amount of time Arsene is summoned for when receiving damage, while Arsene is summoned in battle with 2 or fewer opponents. So, Arsene is now not out for as long, I think. I originally thought it takes longer for him to summon, but this makes it sound like it, like Arsene doesn't stay out for as long. So yeah, I've read that a lot faster. You can see on Twitch. I'm not going to post it on YouTube because I read a few things wrong, but because I had to read it through Google Translate, and it was pretty difficult as Google Translate wasn't written correctly, and the changes are really vague in general, so I did mess up on a few things. But yeah, I spent 20 minutes on the patch notes, and this time I spent 10, so I went over things a lot faster, because I don't really have that much time. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to be ending links here. I wanted to do this all in one stream, all the 6.0 or 7.0 stuff. However, the patch notes just weren't available. Like, I didn't want to wait a full hour just to get the patch notes, because that's how long I had to wait. Like an hour and a half from when the update initially released. So yeah, for now, I'm just going to be ending